Game journalists say that using their tips will make slaying extremely easy and be an overpowered slayer. Let's find out. Number 10, upgrade dash. Okay, no lie, this does need to be on the list, but here's the thing about it. Does it really need to be number 10? At least a year and a half later versus the article, yeah, it needs to be on the list, but I think 1, 2, or 3 should be there. So they say it's faster than 2016. That's true. They throw a lot of projectiles and dashing lets you get out of the way. But really, if you know your movement, dashing needs to be higher than number 10. Number 9, max out combat shotgun. This is where I'm going to have to say, nah, I disagree here. Early on in the game, players do benefit from having the upgrades for the shotgun, bigger boom, and it's great, fine. But what about the rocket launcher later? What about the SSG? Well, what do they say to that? Instead of a weak pistol that becomes obsolete, we get the shotgun. That's great. So the sticky bomb mod, yes, I agree, you do want to get sticky bombs first, and you want to get full auto last, if you even get it at all. Just kidding. And just saying that if you have the 5 bombs before having to reload, that's great. Well, you don't get that till close to mid-game with the arachnotrons, and you're using up valuable points that could be going to weapons later on. So, you disagree. Number 8, experiment with runes. Okay, I can get behind this, but what runes do they want us to use? What do they say? Runes have come back, yes. You can use 3 at a time. You can experiment, yes. Most of the runes are down to play style. Yes, I agree. So find the ones that work for you. I will say that their point is right. And there are some that are better than others, in my opinion. They may be good for you, but just depends for me. So yeah, I would say experiment with your runes and see what finds out and works for you. Number 8, though? Fair. Number 7, complete Slayer gates. Yes, I would say when you do play the game, you should go through and you should beat all the gates because you get those 3 weapon points per gate. 3 times 6 is 18. That's a lot of upgrades. Now, if you're doing Ultra Nightmare, you should probably only do Exultius, if that at all, just to get those points to max your super shotgun. But if you're just doing a regular run, the Slayer gates are good. They're not super overpowered, but those weapon points are nice to have. Let's see what they say. How does this relate to making your character overpowered? Oh boy. All right, well, I'm going to have to hard disagree here. You will need 6 Slayer Gates keys to unlock the weapon, but it is well worth it. A very powerful weapon. The gun makes a triumphant return from a previous Doom entry and gives the minigun a run for its money. Nah, man, they had us in the first half, not gonna lie. I thought we were talking about all the weapon points, which they do, but then they're like, hey, the Unmaker's awesome. The Unmaker gives the ballista a run for its money. Sorry guys, in civil discourse and discussion, I'm gonna have to politely disagree with this one. No, it's not worth it. Number 6, grab ammo upgrades. Yeah, yes, I'm glad that this site is doing that. Good job, thegamer.com. Why? But why do they say that? If you can complete 2016 on Ultra Nightmare with your eyes closed, you might want to reconsider starting on Nightmare in Eternal. Yeah, because hey, there are smaller upgrades to the SSG and the minigun, or the chain gun, actually, which still the Unmaker doesn't rival the chain gun. Come on, uses BFG ammo. And you want to have the Sentinel crystals give you the ammo. Sure, I'll get that. You won't have to rely on your chainsaw as much and focus on ripping and tearing more. I get it too, but it's more, I don't know. I think ammo's good, but yeah. Ooh, run Savagery. A lot of people like Savagery. It's a cool rune. If we had a 4th slot, I'd consider using it in place of a support rune or something. Let's see why. While rune selection mostly boils down to preference, here are some runes that are much stronger than others. One great example is Savagery. Yes, it does speed up your glory kill animations, because the ones can take up to 5 seconds to complete, like the Tyrant. You want that extra time if you want to give your chain gun shield time to recover so you can instantly buffer out, because there's the technique that you can bring your chain gun shield up on the first frame after a glory kill or chainsaw. So you do kind of have a benefit from long glory kills. It is nice if they're short so you can get in, get out just like that. You don't have to worry about anything else, which I guess that's what most people use it for. Or the meat hook glory kill for the flaming super shotgun. Yeah, Savagery's good. It's not number 5. It's not going to make you that OP, honestly. It's just a rune. It's an addition, so yeah, I don't think it's that great. All right, Punch and Reeve. Oh, man. If you put Savagery at 5, how are you going to put Punch and Reeve at 4? I know people use it. I put it in a video. I've talked about it. They like using it to get the health back from their blood punches, but I don't even... It's worse than Savagery, in my opinion. If you disagree, that's okay. Use it if you want to. That's fine. But why? Let's see what they say. Punch and Reeve will augment your blood punches to always drop health orbs when it kills a demon. Yeah, that's pretty good. Packs of fodder are really good for Punch and Reeve, to my knowledge. I think you get about the same as you do with the heavy as you do a fodder. So really, it's like, maybe if it was different, it'd be more worth using. The enemies already drop health when you kill them, especially if you're low, yeah. And this upgrade can single-handedly save you from a tough situation. If you get swarmed by enemies, punch the horde to spawn 15 health points for every enemy killed. It's already absurdly strong on higher difficulties where trading health is common. It's not that good, guys. It's really not. I mean, maybe early on people thought it was, but I just don't think it is. I just can't get behind that one for some reason. Well, I know why. Number 3, upgrade Ice Bomb. Okay. So I would say this could be a little bit, I don't know, man. I upgraded Ice Bomb first when I was first starting the game, but then once I got more of my feet into it, I did the dash because I see how important movement is. Maybe it's just the age of the article, maybe it's just the player, but I think Ice Bomb is a good upgrade for early people. I really do. Let's see what they say to that. One of Doom's additions, the Ice Bomb, it freezes anyone. It cannot be understated. It becomes near overpowered when upgraded. That's pretty good. Increasing the Ice Bomb with the suit points gives you duration, recharge faster, get health on killing enemies, and frozen demons take extra damage, 25% more. I do agree that no matter what difficulty you're playing on, the Ice Bomb can single-handedly change the tide of battle. So much so that you can ban using it in a challenge run and it will make it a lot harder. Not quite as OP as 2016 Stun Bomb because it recharged just like that. At least the Ice Bomb's got, what, 15-20 seconds or something without Equipment Fiend? With the upgrades, you become a slaying machine that has near infinite health. Wouldn't say near Halo infinite health, would not say that, but it is really nice to have. I think it's worth having high on the list here, I do. Oh boy, coming up on number 2. Oh, what do you think it's going to be? Okay, use Chrono Strike. My answer might surprise you. My thoughts before we get into theirs and see how alike and different we are. Chrono is one of the most powerful runes in the game, bar none except for like air control and some stuff. The reason people don't use it is because it messes with the flow of battle and it just kind of takes away some of the fun zone, but some people legitimately feel like they don't play as well with it. If you can harness the power of Chrono Strike, I tell you what, it's more than just having a better aim on the field, having more bullet time to aim. Gives you more time to think about what's going on in the battlefield, to say I want to dodge this way or that way, lets you pretty much avoid things that your reactions would normally not be able to do. So it does deserve to be on this list. It really does. Number 2, though, if you put it up this high on the list, what I feel like happens is people are going to use it as a crutch to fall back on and become too used to it, which if they do that in their playstyle, that's fine. I just feel like that you should use all the tools that the Slayer has, but be sure not to be overly reliant on one. Unless it's air control, then dang it, you be overly reliant on air control, okay? Seriously. So number 2, Chrono Strike, what do they say? No matter your skill level, there's times when slowing down time for just a few seconds could grant a window for massive damage or get out of the way of a potentially lethal hit. Yeah, they're not wrong. The Gladiator Ropes is another good example. It holds down alternate fire, which can kind of get annoying to land all your shot or otherwise unavoidable hits. It's so powerful it should be a core mechanic. No. Nah, I don't think it should be a core mechanic. It just, no. Grants you ample time to aim a shot with your machine gun to blow off a Mancubus cannon or instantly kill certain demons. Yeah, it's strong, but dang it, not a core mechanic. What's number 1? What do you think it's going to be? All right, here we go. It is use your abilities to be the strongest Slayer that you can be. But okay, we need to see what they say first. With the new added abilities, it's great. It's not a loadout suggestion itself, but you should be using Flame Belch and grenades when you find a large horde of enemies using Flame Belch. Swap your grenades out, alternate because they don't share cooldowns. Well, it says do these things and you'll be the strongest Slayer regardless of loadout. I'm going to have to say ability should be up near the top of the list. You can't disagree whenever it is factually correct information, at least to me. Flame Belch, the grenades, all of these tools are drilled into our heads since the game came out to say, hey, use your full toolkit to get in the fun zone and completely slay all the demons. So I'm going to have to say abilities are very, very important to use, and this article is decently on point in some places, but definitely not in others. Be sure to check out my next Game Journalist article video here, and become a member if you want to support the channel. Click my join button face right here on the screen. My name's Allstin. Thank you for watching.